So today's topic is how we can improve our English communication. So who is gonna give it a try first?
So, if you want to improve something, you have to do the thing because there is an old gold saying practice makes a man perfect. That's why practice is needed to improve anything. And there are a lot of ways to improve our speaking English. There are some ways, such as you can call your friend and have a chat in English. This will help you to grow and this will help you to learn new vocabulary, new sentences, and phrases. Also, the best way that you can self learn is by doing speaking in front of the mirror. In front of the mirror, you can also increase your body language, and body language makes a different sensation to the speaking English. That's why body language is important. But firstly, we have to remember, to improve anything, we have to think that you are not inferior. Every battle is fought here first and then outside world. So you have to win the battle here and then you can win any battle. So English speaking is not a rocket science. You have to practice quite a lot and in a healthy situation with your friends, teachers and guides, and in that way we can improve our English speaking. Thank you.
So, first of all, we have to keep in mind that English is a language, not a subject. So, we should not be worried about learning English. Like mother tongue, we have known that consistently by practicing we can grow our mother tongue, and like this we have to practice it by listening, by speaking, and by reading. And we all know reading, speaking, and listening and writing are integrated manner. So if we consistently integrate them, then it will help us to grow our language, that is English. And we have to keep practicing it day to day. And if we have no partner, we have to engage with self talk and other thing. We have to remember also, we have to keep in mind that if there is a possibility to discuss in group discussion, we can be engaged with this. And some people are interested to keep practicing. So we have to find out them, because first of all we have to have desire to practice this language, to enhance this language. Because if you have desire, that there is a possibility automatically come to you. That's all.
In the first place, I really want to thank to our sir, Mr. Sushant sir, because he gives me the beautiful opportunity to say something in front of all of you. So English is a world language. It is very important for us. Nowadays it is a very necessary language for all of us. We all have to say some English. All have to read some English literatures. We can read some English newspapers. We can read some English novels, etc. By using mirror, we can enhance our vocabulary and we can enhance our body language also. So it is very important for English language. It is not a very difficult thing. It is very easy for us if we practice that. So this is very important.
Good. If you want to go to another country, there is English. So English is a global language. But there is a question how we can improve. Okay, there are many people who are very much educated, who have degree in English, but they are not able to speak. Okay, so how we can improve our speak in English? Okay. I say this formula as a 4 pillars of English. Pillars means if we can see a house made of many pillars, but at least there are 4 pillars. Then making a house, there needs to at least 4 pillars. So the first pillar of spoken English is listening, because there is a saying that if you want to be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener first. So in terms of speaking English, the listening activity is very much important, because if we are not listen the English language, we will not able to understand the motive, the understand the native, the intention. So we have to listen first. So how we can listen? We can simply go to YouTube. There are many videos with English subtitle. We can use we can watch movies with English subtitle. There are many ways. And if you are a small girl or a small child, you can see the cartoons with English subtitle. Okay, so this way we can improve our listening skills. And number two, and the most important, that is speaking. Okay, so like if anyone wants to cook, what he or she needs to do? He or she needs to do first, start to cook. If anyone wants to fight, he have to start fight. So if we want to speak, we have to start speaking first. So how we can speak? There are many ways. There are many ways. Like we can speak with our partner who are interested in learning spoken English. We can use some online platforms. We can use AI technology, because they are available in everywhere. AI technology is everywhere nowadays. So we can use AI. The number third is reading. By reading, we can increase our more vocabulary. We can know more words. We can gain more knowledge. And the number four and the last thing is writing. If we start writing, we can increase our critical thinking. We can increase our mind. We can sharpen our mind. We can do anything. So these are the four steps. Number one is listening. Number two is speaking. Number three is reading. Number four is writing. So these are the four methods we have to do to learn to improve our spoken English. That's it. Thank you.
So, speaking English is really important in today's generation. It not only clarifies our class or social status in society, it's because our own need. We need to do something more in our life. English can help us in that case. It not only refers to be a classy person in a society. You can do it for your own studies, or you can do it for your own travel. So how you can improve your spoken English? There is lot of ways that you can improve your spoken English. Mainly you have to practice your English with a person or a partner. You can find your friend and do practice your English with them. But if you are not able to find any person, there is lot of another ways there possible. Like you can read novels, you can watch Hollywood movies and any movies that has English subtitles. And also you can watch the native speakers, how they are speaking and how fluently they are speaking, and they are not trying to maintain their grammar, because grammar is not important when you are doing a spoken English. So these are the most important parts of learning a spoken English.
Super.
Hello guys, firstly I wanted to thank Mr. Shushanto Mondol sir for giving me this outstanding opportunity to tell you something about how we can improve our English communication. The Bengali people especially, think that the English speakers are kinda alien, and English language is something that came outside from the world, from the universe. But that was not true. You are also be able to improve your English communications, and just can speak as like the native speakers. What you have to do? You have to follow some step-by-step process. The first process is you have to read as much as you can English literature, that may be novels, English poems, English storybooks, or see as much as you can Hollywood movies. Seeing their English pronunciation, it will not only build your vocabulary, it will also build your wordness, it will build your morale. And also you have to take active participation in seminar where the people are talking in English. And you have to also listen to native speakers, because their pronunciation is the most correct English pronunciation in this world. And you have to also to participate in such kind of group discussion, because it helps you, not only helps you to boost your English communication, but also helps you to boost your confidence, which is the most necessary thing in the field of English communication. And if you are lack of partner to do with English communication, so you can stand in front of the mirror and can talk with yourself. It will be the better teacher of yourself, because the reflector can reflect what was your out shortcomings in the body, and it will also help you to move realize how bad was your eye contact and how you can improve your body balance or something. And the most crucial thing is, that is all we know, is practice, 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 and practice. There is a saying that practice makes man perfect. So if you are not able to do practice, you are not able to improve yourself in any field. You have to also be a good listener first. If you wanted to become a good speaker, you have to be a listener first. And lastly, I will say that English communication is not a rocket science. You have to first build a belief in yourself. If you have the belief or the confidence in yourself, you are the halfway of your success. For this reason, I will suggest you to boost your morale, to boost your confidence. It will help you to for your English communication, and do practicing. And that's all.
Super.
We improve our English communication when we read English novels. In these novels, we know many words, many literature side, many countries' words, and when we see the Hollywood movies, their pronunciations, their acting, and we yeah, and when continuously talk with you in front of mirror, when no partner you found, in this time you talk with your mirror, and after that grammatically you read the grammatical sides, and that's kind of.
First of all, we all know that English is an international language. So, in this modern generation, we must know that how to conversation with a person in English. Because when we go in other country, there are one language which is English, and we must know that how to conversation with English. And there are many way to improve your communication skills. They're like you practice in front of your mirror. If you are not able to have any partner, then you must practice in front of the mirror. And if you have any friend or have any partner, then you conversation with that guy, and maximum 15 or 20 minutes per day, and the day by day you improve your communication skills. And yeah, the practice is more important thing. If you improve your communication skill and your body language and also eye contact and everything, practice is more important thing. And if you don't practice your skills, there are no way different way to improve yourself. So that's all.
I said how we improve our spoken English. At first, spoken English. The spoken English is very necessary in our life, because when we go to other country, there are talk in English. So we not know English, we many problem. Problem. At first, we books, many reading books, many English story, English poem, English newspaper, etc. If we read, we learn many words, and when we learn many words. Second, our grammar is perfect, because when we tell
in front of any persons, we if we mistake any language, our impression is very bad. And thirdly, uh, thirdly, our thirdly, the spoken English is many practices. Because, the spoken English the conversation are continue or start our mom, our parents, our sirs, and our friend, etc. And if our no one, we alonely speaking. So that's why we improve our spoken language.
Good, good. I know that you are making grammatical mistakes, but you still showed your courage to speak. That is important as a beginner. Don't worry about your mistake. We'll work upon grammar and all these things. You will get to know your mistakes also. You will identify your mistakes and you will be able to be perfect speaker with time being. But the first thing that is important, that you come out of the shyness, whether I should speak or not, because I'm gonna make mistake in grammar. So come out of it and go. You did it. Good. So today we people are discussing about how we can improve our English communication. So right now you people all know that my job role is to train people spoken English, okay? But I burn the midnight oil every day in order to improve my English communication skill. And in every single step I feel that I know nothing. And this is how I feel that I need to enrich my vocabulary. I need to enrich my stock of words. I need to brush myself up every day. And that's what I'm doing actually. So we are making mistake in a portion. What is that? And that is, we think that it's a target, that I have to be able to speak English. But that is not correct. The most important thing is that it's a journey, endless journey, right? But you have to start with the basic thing. What is the basic thing? The basic thing is that if you want to be great, you have to start first. Irrespective of the people, what they're talking about you and how they judge you, don't worry about them, because it's your life. It has to be changed by your own hand. No one will be there to support you in this chaos. It's a process of making mistake initially. You have to accept that, yeah, I will make mistake, but I won't stop at all for any reason. Whatever the perils come to my life, I want to stop for any reason, because my reason to learn spoken English is stronger than that. So what you have to do first is that you have to keep speaking English. Most of the time you have to keep speaking English. You have to think in English also, everything. And there comes a part of rectification, whether you are making mistake or not. And then you go to the technical side and see in which portions you are making mistake. Right? By knowing spoken English, some people are there who are always interested to dominate. But I don't think there is nothing like that to show off. It's more of our necessity. Depending upon the present time, you have to be able to keep pace with time, being able to speak English. So what you have to do is that you have to listen to great speakers, the way they are speaking, because As long as you are speaking, you cannot go beyond your knowledge. You cannot go extra miles. Right? So, what you have to do is that you have to follow the step-by-step process, right? Because it's not a Herculean work at all. What you have to do, you just have to every day listen to good speakers, note down how they were speaking, how the modern English is changing, how people are expressing their words and everything. And try to know from there. Use them in your own speaking. But the most important thing is that you have to love it. You have to love it, right? Sometimes you will feel down, for sure. Sometimes you will feel demotivated also. Sometimes you will feel drained fully. Coming back home, you will feel that I'm exhausted today. I'm not able to do anything else today. Even that time, if it comes to your mind that I have not practiced my spoken English today, that means you are in right track, right? Every single moment you have to think about it. You have to speak, you have to learn, and this is how you will be able to develop in this particular field of communication. Okay, thank you so much.